it's Erin with You Rock Girl, and today we're going to make our own homemade almond milk. Now I'm sure you've bought almond milk at the store before, but if you ever read the ingredient list, it's full of lots of things you probably shouldn't be drinking. And it's super easy to make your own, so we're going to show you how right now. I took 1.5 cups of raw almonds and I soaked them for about 4 hours in cold water. I'm going to pour them into the blender. And we're going to put about 1.5 cups of water into it. We're going to turn on the blender and let it get nice and smooth. I know, it's noisy. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to add a little bit of flavoring to it. I'm going to add a little bit of cinnamon. That's my secret ingredient. Just a little pinch. I'm going to add a little bit of pure vanilla extract. Please make sure to use the pure stuff. And then for sweetness, I'm going to use a little bit of maple syrup. This is pure maple syrup. You could also use a couple of dates if you wanted to, or a little bit of raw honey. We're going to put the rest of the water in, or almost the rest of it. I'm going to let it rip. Okay, pretty fast. So we're going to strain it out now. So we've got a strainer. I'm going to go right back into this was 4 cups of water originally. I'm going to put this in here because we want to strain out all the pulp. And the great thing about all that almond meal pulp that we're going to have left over is we're going to put it on a sheet pan, stick it in the oven, dry it out, and you're going to have made your own homemade almond flour for baking recipes later on. So we do need to let this strain out. We're going to give it a little stir around to help the milk drain out because it is really nice and thick on the inside. And this wet almond meal will dry out. You'll have for your own almond flour for muffins and for pancakes and for any other baked good that you want to do that's using a nut flour rather than a grain-based flour. So as you can see, I've got a good amount of the liquid out. I'm just going to push it through with my spoon just a little bit to get the rest of the liquid out. Okay, that looks like it is pretty well drained. I'm going to take this, transfer this onto my sheet pan, spread it out later, and then I'm going to take this, I'm going to pour it into my nice decorative bottle, or any kind of pitcher will do, with a lid. And this will go into your refrigerator, and it'll stay for about 3 or 4 days. The only thing that I do have to mention is that it will separate, so unlike the store-bought almond milk, that stays together because it's got emulsifying agents in it, this will separate out. So you're going to need to give it a shake before you're going to want to use it. That's it. It's done. Almond milk to enjoy. Hope you enjoy it.